Okay, so I'm just getting my day started here. It's about 7 in the morning. Looking at my weather app, it's showing 28 degrees where I'm at here. And when I first got up, I looked at my thermometer and it said 38 degrees inside here, but it's showing 54 degrees now because I've got my little diesel heater on. It's cranking away there. That's down in the corner on the floor. And I haven't stepped outside yet, but let's get out there and see what's going on. I did hear some rain in the middle of the night, but oh, yeah, we got a little bit of snow, I guess. Wow. Oh, nice and crisp out here. Oh, it looks pretty on all the leaves there. Look at that. Yeah, I'm a Southern California boy. I get excited when I see snow. I'm glad I put the cover on the mountain bike here. Protected it a little bit. And you know, there is a faint smell of like dairy, like, you know, manure. I don't know if there's some cow fields around here, so a dairy farm, but I'm getting that smell. All right, that will melt away quickly. Sun should be coming up here shortly. And yeah, it's a little brisk out here. I need to get back inside. Get this off my shoes here. Oh, and I shouldn't have this out. I've ruined these in the past. Hopefully there wasn't a lot of water in the line here because I've had it crack these nozzles on my weed sprayer. And usually when I know it's going to freeze, keep it inside. So I'll try not to do that again. And I left my bucket seat out too. That's going to be all wet. Dust that off before it melts. Yeah, that wasn't forecasted. Yeah, it's going to turn quick up here, but I feel like I got a little bit more time before it gets too cold for me. Then we'll start heading south, but I think I got a couple more weeks of this. Well, I think I'm about ready to head out of this camp here. This was a nice overnight spot. I was able to get out and check out the waterfalls yesterday and do a little hiking around. Come back to the van, do a little organizing and some video work, and I think I'm about ready to head out of here. It was nice to kind of wake up to a little bit of snow. Not too chilly. The sun was able to come out and warm things up, so all that has melted. So we're going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff in the van here and get back on the road. Probably only going to drive for about an hour or so. I just want to continue to move east. It is going to continue to get colder and colder here, so I don't want to get caught in too heavy a snow. And that can happen at any time, so just got to kind of watch the weather and keep moving. Away we go. All right, here we go again. We are going to continue east on Highway 2. We'll be moving into Michigan. Just did a one night in Wisconsin. It was a short stay. Seems to always be that way. One of these days I'll be up here when I've time it right. Seems these seasonal jobs, they kind of, you know, got me moving at the not the best times of the year as far as seeing the places I really want to see. So I'd have to start rethinking that. It's a beautiful morning. It's about 11 a.m. Probably got about 2-hour drive ahead of me. I'll have to stop and fuel up somewhere. I'm using this little diesel heater and kind of seeing how much fuel it actually uses. I filled it up in North Dakota there when I was at the farm. Used it quite a bit, just about every evening and morning. And just about empty on fuel, so I'll have to refill that up. I'm going to move on out of here and see what else we can find. Away we go. we are approaching Michigan state line here. There we are. Welcome to pure Michigan. Hello, Michigan. Goodbye, Wisconsin. I wish I had more time, Wisconsin. But you're starting to get cold. I gotta move on. Well, we're going to break off of Highway 2 once again and try to find a camp. Trying to do just around 100 miles a day in driving. I want to keep it short and sweet. Just going to take my time moving east. Again, not really sure what I'll do for an overnight here, I guess depending on the type of camp I can find. I'm going to head towards a river. Oh, some wild turkeys over there. Head towards the river and see if I can find some camping. I'm possibly going to have some snow tonight and into tomorrow. So we shall see what happens. Found ourselves yet another dirt road. My favorite kind of road. This is the Ottowa National Forest out here. The Paint River. Looks like there's a canoe route. You can launch here and 5 miles down there's another camp. That'd be a nice little trip. Looks like this is more of like an official camping area, just not national forest. Take a little drive around here. I'd imagine this time of year I'll probably be the only one out here. Looks like it. Yeah, that's about it. Just a little loop here. Goes right back out to the road. So I think I will back in right here. Okay, we'll call that a camp. All right, well this will work for a little overnight camp here. Looks like they do have little fire rings and tables. And yeah, the sites are pretty nice. This one's over here in the grass. And it looks like I'm right on this river. Take a little walk down here. Yeah, well, it looks like a pretty deep river. Oh, it's quite red. That must be why they call it the Paint River. Notice that with a lot of the rivers up north here. Got that really red tint to them. It's nice. Pretty quiet and peaceful out here. There ain't nobody else around. Alright, it's about lunchtime. I'm going to scrounge up something to eat here. Cooking up a chicken breast here. I'm going to dice that up and do like a chicken rice bowl. Got some rice in the pressure cooker there. Then I've got some corn and black beans and some onion, cilantro. Mix that all up. Okay, these are just some canned black beans and some canned corn that I had left over from another meal. Diced up some fresh tomato to add to that. Okay, and in goes the chicken. Just going to mix that all together. Alright, that is looking and smelling good. I did add a little bit of water to that, as well as some cumin, coriander, a little red pepper, and some mushroom seasoning. So I'm going to spoon that right over on the rice that I've got in the bowl there. Alright, and that is it. The little bit of water that I add kind of makes a broth with all the seasonings, and it's nice to kind of moisten up the rice a little bit. And this has kind of become one of my go-to little meals. Just a good, hearty, healthy meal. Well, we've got a bit of weather coming in here, so I'm just kind of hunkered down in the van. I don't even really know what's going on out there. That hail or sleet or what they call that. Coming down pretty good. Alright, and that's turned into snow now. Nice. Ah, it's so peaceful when it snows. Beautiful. Oh, it is so nice out. Oh, this is awesome. I just love the look. The fresh snow on the trees. God, totally different looking place than when I first rolled in here. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you joining me on my travels. This has been kind of fun experience, a little bit of change of the weather and the seasons here. It's neat to be in a little bit of light snow. The lowest temps I've seen so far is about the mid-20s, low 20s, and it's getting up to the high 30s, low 40s during the day. So nothing too extreme, not a lot of snow accumulating on the ground, so driving conditions are still okay. So I will probably hit a couple more snowy camps as I move east before I drop south, but being prepared for it helps. Having the diesel heater. Just a note, I don't keep that on while I'm sleeping. I have good bedding. I have a nice down comforter. This is a queen size, so I can fold it over in half and double it up, and that keeps me plenty warm without the heater running. And then also for backup, I use this for backpacking. I have a 15-degree down sleeping bag. It's rated 15 degrees Fahrenheit, -9 Celsius. So if it really dropped, I could double up, use the sleeping bag and the comforter. And usually when I sleep at night, I'll have a knit cap on because I don't have much for hair. So that keeps my head warm, and I've got a nice thick pair of wool socks that keep my feet toasty when I'm just hanging out in the van. And again, I just kind of use that heater in the mornings and in the evenings. Try to be active during the day. Even when it's cold out, I bundle up and get out, keep the body moving. And it all works out. It would get a little expensive, I think, running that heater all the time. And you do need the power for it as well, the 12-volt power. So a lot of times when it's cold, the sun isn't out, so you could deplete your house batteries if you were stationary for too long. I can charge my batteries while I drive, so, you know, that kind of all works out. So just wanted to touch on that real quick. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Peace.